Let's go to Pizza Guy calling in from Fargo. Pizza Guy, you're on Free Talk Live. What's on your mind?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
All's well.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, so I was having an awesome conversation with my wife last night. We get drunk pretty much every night and have pretty awesome conversations.
Well,
They always seem better when both people are drunk.
yeah, it's certainly better than one of them.
Seem.
That's right. After this, we'll talk about 12-step programs, but go ahead.
She doesn't have any of that Western hang-up on alcohol being bad.
Right.
So, over Japan, they'll start drinking at like 11, which is crazy. But yeah, that's what I wanted to go about. And I was, I'm a total dove to the point of being a pacifist. Not really. I mean, I think the world we have today is so violent that my positions look like pacifism, but I'm not a pacifist, but more or less I look like one. Anyway, I was talking about how horrible and atrocious all the murders and all the death of war and all that stuff is. And she asked me just how bad it was. So I Googled some numbers, and that's kind of what I wanted to share. Is I was actually kind of surprised.
Okay.
It would seem that murder and intentional homicide is something like 500,000 a year.
All right.
And war is less than that.
Yeah, as I understand, war is a quarter of murder, as I get it.
And heart disease is millions.
Well, if you include the deaths caused by the state, which includes, inside governments killing their own citizens and governments killing other people, other countries' people, then what you'll find is in the 20th century that the state killed more people than pretty much any single cause like heart disease or.
This is the University of Hawaii study.
Yeah,
I believe.
Democide is the word to look for. But as I understand, murders, about 4 times what state killing is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my numbers showed it was roughly just a little over half. It was 500,000 and then 300,000 a year. But in the scale of like 1 billion people or 7 billion people, that's like just about less than 0.2%.
Yeah, supposedly this is the most peaceful time on the planet, if you can believe that. That violent crime is going down, and that even war, isn't killing as many people as it did, all throughout human history. It's amazing to think, but supposedly it's true.
Well, it brings these numbers to me. I mean, any death is horrific in my opinion, but and is unacceptable.
Yeah,
but,
all tragedies are a single tragedy.
Sure, but what it brings to mind for me is the fact because so many people call, especially when you talk about wanting to either eliminate or replace government and government services or whatever. They're like, well, what about the killers? What about all these people? I mean, really, how many people out there are really like that evil? These numbers would show, by the percentage, not that many.
Oh, hold on, and let's not forget that most killers, like they're people who are in your family. You're most likely to be killed by the person you're most intimate with.
Sure. And
then the numbers go down as you talk about different family members.
Yeah, I mean, right. That's another story about, most crimes are a crime of passion. They're one-offs.
You can't protect the state's not going to protect you against that.
No, right. It wouldn't. But that's the thing. It's like how many really, and I hate to use this phrase, but how many really like sick people are out there? I think statistically, very few.
Yep, I would agree.
Free Talk Live, 7 nights a week from 7 to 10 Eastern, live on the Liberty Radio Network at LRN.FM.